Hey guys, I'm going to do a little bit of a different video today. Shop's still out of commission, lathe is still in the garage. We've had a ton of snow here. We're up here in Massachusetts, so we've had feet of snow in the last couple of weeks, which have made getting the lathe righted by the riggers and moved in here a little difficult to plan. Anyway, it's President's Day and I was off work. I went down to one of my favorite stores and picked up a couple of things, tools. So we're going to do a quick little tool review. I'll show you what I got here. Alright, got a couple of things. This store near us is kind of a electronics store. It's hard to explain it. It's called You Do It Electronics. It's sort of what you hoped Radio Shack always would have been. They have, good test equipment, good hand tools, parts, as in discrete components, switches, resistors, all kinds of stuff, wire, kits like servo motors, Arduinos, all kinds of stuff, and some commercial electronics too, like televisions, car electronics, things like that. So it's a great place to go. Anyway, they always have a big President's Day sale. They open at 6 o'clock in the morning or something crazy for, closeouts and one-of-a-kinds. I wasn't there. I just happened to go there this afternoon. But it was essentially one of those shopping bag specials, as in whatever you could fit in the shopping bag was 25% off. So I got a couple of things. First thing I got was this little drill bit set here. It's kind of cool in that it comes in this cool container, and that's really why I got it. It's made by Dottie, which makes a bunch of little drill bits and anchors and other fasteners that you often find in like a electrical distributor. But they look like pretty high quality drills, and they come in this nice dispenser. Really, again, why I bought it. I'll show you here. So fractional drills from a 1/16 all the way up to a quarter, and it's got this little rotating cover here. So you just kind of dial it to where you want to be, and then that drill comes out. And some of the larger drills have 3 flats on them, so they won't spin. So I like it. So that's going to go sort of in my portable kit that I'm actually going to make a video on what I sort of carry when I go do a job. So I like that. That was only a couple of bucks. I grabbed that. Next thing I got was this Wiha. Let me put my phone up here so I can see what I'm doing. Wiha, I like the Wiha brand and the Philo brand. I believe Philo, I think Philo is German as well, but Wiha is definitely German, and I like their stuff. So this was interesting. I usually shy away from sort of these screwdrivers that have the bits in them, but I like the look of this one, and I actually got 2. Because I'm going to give this to a friend as a gift, a thank you for helping me out on something. So I have the one I bought for myself, and I've already opened it up. But you can see it. They call it the BitFlip. It's insulation rated to 1,000 volts, and it's got 8 bits in it. Phillips end flat. So I'll show you mine. It's pretty nice. It's all insulated. Hex right here. It's pretty comfortable. It's heavier than you would think, and that's because the bits are in here. So it kind of flips out like that, and the cool part here is that when it flips out, there's a little cam with a spring on it that flips the bits so they're ready to pull out, which I thought was pretty cool. I didn't really know that until I took it out of the package. And then the handle snaps back in place. It's got a nice cushy grip on it. I mean, it's not super soft, it's not super hard either. So it's pretty comfortable. Again, a little heavier than you would expect. And I'm wondering how long this sort of latch is going to last before it just breaks or rubs off enough where it doesn't lock. Anyway, it's pretty nice. The bits are beautiful, actually. They look great. And the way you get them out, because they're in there very securely, you can't really pull them out. But they put enough relief on the back that with your finger you can push it up and pull it out. Really nice looking bits, high quality, and the magnet in here is super strong too. It actually takes quite a bit of force to pull it out. I mean, I won't be able to get that out unless you really do pull it out. So I'm going to try this out. See if I like it. Again, I usually don't like these sort of ones that hold it in there, but I like the Wiha stuff and the Philo stuff, so I thought I'd try it. So that one's mine. I'm going to give this one to a friend. In the same vein, this is another Wiha brand screwdriver that has the bits, but it doesn't just have the little insert bits. They're longer, and they are fully insulated as well. So again, there's another 1000-volt insulated screwdriver set. And I actually like this one a whole lot better than the flip bit. It was quite a bit more expensive too. But essentially, it's another Wiha brand. See that? Yep. Made in Germany. It's very nice and comfortable. It has a locking barrel here. And, poof, kind of reminds me of the little containers in Jurassic Park. You know, the shaving cream one where he puts the embryos. Anyway, these bits are super nice. They're all insulated. They're high quality. They look hardened, and they're slim too, which I really like. So they're gonna get in a hole. And this little holder here is gonna hold them. I just love this stuff. I mean, the German, designer who's coming up with this stuff. It's just awesome. And the little bases are spring loaded. I'll put one in there. So they all kind of fit in there. And then as you push it in, they all tuck inside nice. And now it gives it some weight there. And you unlock it and then lock it, and you can't pull that out. It's impossible. It's got a real nice feel, and this guy swivels too. So I really like this screwdriver. I think I'm going to use this a lot. We'll see how it stands up. Again, can't pull that out unless you unlock it. And the unlock is away from the handle, so it's against what you would normally do. So you're not going to accidentally unlock that. So that was pretty awesome. I like that. I think that's a high quality tool. I'm gonna use that a lot. Then what else I got? This is trash. Is a non-contact voltmeter. That makes the noise, but it's made by Flir. So this totally caught my eye. I didn't know Flir made anything but thermal imaging cameras. So this is interesting in that it's made by them, and really that's the only reason I bought it. I wanted to see what it was like. I have a nice Fluke non-contact voltmeter that I keep in my bag. That's been fine, but I was really interested. I actually looked it up when I got home. Flir just came out with a couple of different test measuring tools, some digital multimeters and clamp meters, which I was really surprised by. I'm not sure what space they think they're going to compete in, but I guess they think they can make some money in this. So interesting, 9 contact voltmeter. I gotta read it here. Yeah, it's 1000 volt category rating. So what's interesting is they claim it'll measure 24 volts AC all the way up to 1000 volts AC. So they must have to have a double circuit to do that, you know, dual sensitivity or something, different bands. And it's got a light in it, which is actually nice. The other cool feature that's in this that's not in my Fluke, is a vibrate mode. So if you're in like a pump room or something where it's really loud, it's not always easy to hear the tone that you're hitting a circuit. Of course, you know, it illuminates, lights up, but I kind of like that. You know, you could feel it vibrate in your hand. So thought we'd open this up. Yeah, interesting that Flir is making test measurement tools. So here's some of the specs, and I gotta keep it angled towards me so I can read it. Sorry guys. Okay, 7-hour continuous battery life with the light off. Uses 2 AAAs. Alright, what models? This is the VP50 by Flir. Okay, so 24 to 1000 volts AC, and it has a high sensitivity mode to do that. Normal measuring is 90 to 1000 volts. So yeah, okay, it does have to do that. 45 to 65 hertz, blah blah blah. It's got built-in work light, vibration mode, and an off switch, blah blah blah. So interesting. The other interesting thing is they have a limited lifetime warranty, which I think is interesting. I'll have to go online and read what that covers, but not many people offer that kind of thing anymore. So again, interested to what the thinking is on what target market they're going after. I'll throw this together real quick off camera and then we'll try it out. Alright, here you go. Here's the Flir. So it's the Flir VP50 non-contact voltmeter against my Fluke. This is my trusty one from my bag there. So, you know, interesting design. It's okay. It's a little lighter than I would like. Feels a little chintzier. The serial number label was half coming off, which I don't like at all. I'm sure if you're going to claim a warranty, you're going to need that. So, Flir, get your CM to put a better label on. That thing's falling off already, right out of the package. So I'm pressing it on here. 24 to 1000 volts in high sensitivity mode. 90 to 1000 volts regular. So it's got a flashlight in it, which seems okay. It's a little LED jobby. I think I'll wash you out if I shoot it in there. It's not great, but it's a little something. You know, that's kind of a convenient feature to have on there. It's got auto power off on that. And then the unit here, this power button will turn the unit on and lets you switch between the regular sensitivity and high sensitivity. Again, takes 2 AAA batteries, Cat 4 rated, CUL listed. So, you know, it looks like a pretty nice unit. One thing I noticed against my Fluke here is this tip length. And this is real handy for, this is meant to get into a receptacle, an outlet, you know, to get in there. And the Flir looks pretty short. So maybe they have greater sensitivity, or it's something they didn't think about. The other thing I like about the Fluke is this whole part lights up. I haven't turned on the Flir yet, so I don't know what lights up. And my Fluke is an older model. It's the Volt Alert 1AC-A2, and I think it's actually got a there's an updated model now. And this takes, I think it takes 2 AAAs as well. Ugh. It's hard to get open. Yeah, 2 AAAs, so the same battery requirements. Now this Fluke is only 90 to 1000 volts AC. It doesn't have the high sensitivity mode. It doesn't get you down to 24 volts AC like the Flir is gonna do, or the Flir claims. And again, there may be a new one here on the market. So interesting. Let's take it to a circuit and check them out side by side. All right, little light switch here. So we'll turn the Flir on. I think I have to hold it. Okay, so it vibrated in my hand, and the green button there. Oh, there's lights up there. Oh, that's interesting. They're pretty weak. I wonder if they light up. Alright, so it vibrated in my hand when I turn it on. And the green light here I think is indicating we're in regular sensitivity mode. So, wow. So, it's beeping and it's vibrating right now. All the way. Jeez. I gotta get a ruler here. I mean, this is way far away. Interesting. If I push it, maybe it was up here more? Yeah. Trying to figure out how I got that close. Okay. I mean, I'm almost 4 inches away, and it's vibrating. Now, it doesn't beep. I thought it was going to have an audible tone to it as well, but I'm getting a flashing light. It's vibrating in my hand. I mean, I can feel it. And it's going off right here, pretty far away. Just kind of crazy how far away that is. I know my Fluke isn't anywhere as close as that. See how close I have to get? On this I can get a tone to come on and off. Oh. Come on. There you go. What is going on? It's like the tone isn't working on the Fluke now. I wonder if I have to replace the Fluke's batteries. There we go. Now, I don't know if you can tell from, but I'm half an inch away before that lights up. This thing is beeping 4 inches away. I mean, that's kind of nice, but also not nice either, because, you know, if I want to discern one of these from the other, I can't. The whole thing's vibrating. Let's try the other mode. Now, this is supposed to be high sensitivity mode, and it's going off right now in my hand. I mean, I'm moving it. Well, that's not helpful at all. Take you guys back here. It's still going off in my hand. I'm feet away. Is it the lights? I don't know if you can see this. I'm literally behind the camera right now, and now it's stopped. I'm sort of like in no electric land, apparently. I get this close, and it goes off. And I don't have anything near me, except me. So that's not helpful at all. I can't have it go off in a goddamn room everywhere. That's useless. So it's triggering. Stopped. Triggers. Look at this. Look at this distance. There's nothing over in this side. I don't think. No, there's nothing over there. I mean, the fluke's on it's not going to do it. It's just a coil. And it goes off. Look at this. I'm not saying that's a good thing. That's not good at all. How am I supposed to discern which of these is live? Now, of course, that was high sensitivity. Let's put it back into low sensitivity. But again, let me bring you back over. I can't tell which of these conductors is live. I mean, they're all live right now. But if I was trying to figure that out, this does me no good. It's just going off all over the place. Where if the fluke, that's that wire. And only that wire. That wire. Right? I mean, I can see the other side isn't switched on the switch leg of this piece of Romex. Right? That's the live coming to the switch. Here's the switch leg. Now it's live, right? That's helpful. This thing, it's just going off. I'm nowhere near. It's going off. I can't tell what's live, what's dead. This doesn't help at all. Suck. I don't know if they thought this was a good thing that it was so sensitive, but it's not. I'm not a big fan of that. And those lights stay on. They're kind of weak. They give you a little something. It goes. Pfft. Garbage. Not helpful at all. Flir. Expected way better out of you. Not good. And so you guys have a little bit of machine content, or machining content. Thermoforming is a really interesting process, and it's a process that's used all the time. And you may have not thought about it, but you'll see it all the time. This packaging is all thermoformed. Clamshell packaging, this is thermoformed. This plastic package, all the kind of stuff you see that's like this is thermoformed. And it's a very interesting process. It's dead simple. You take a sheet of plastic, you heat it until it sort of sags. You know, it's getting warm. You drape it over a mold, and you suck from the bottom side all that air out. I mean, there's other kind where you suck it out and you apply pressure from the top, but generally thermoforming is just that. It's sucking the air out from the bottom of the mold. Those molds are machined, so CNC machined. So both of these pieces of plastic were made on a CNC machined mold. And if you look at these closely, sometimes you can see some of the artifacts of the machining, so it's interesting. So this Flir mold, the Flir product, by the way, is made in China. Says so right on there. So I assume their packaging is, but I was kind of impressed or amazed that they had polished this mold so well. Normally when you machine a thermoform mold, especially in Asia or in China, where it's a low-cost packaging mold, they don't polish it very much. They leave the machining marks in there. Of course, the life of the mold is greater if you polish it, and the results are much better, obviously. But they remove most of them, most of the machining marks. I'm looking closely. The other thing you can see sometimes in thermoform molds, sorry, that's a boiler coming on, is you'll see little nipples or pinpoints around deep cavities around edges, and that's holes they drill in the mold to help vacuum get to the plastic. You can't see a whole lot on this mold. It's not that interesting. This side, not that interesting either. A great place to see the pinholes actually is on the top of your Dunkin' Donuts cup of coffee in the morning. The lid, you look around that sort of dish in the lid and you can see all the pinpoints from the thermoform mold. In this package, now this tool is made in Germany, but it says right here packaged in USA, so I don't know where the plastic is made, in Germany or here. I think, let me see, you can see that there's sort of these little ridges here, depressions that sort of snap the plastic together. It's a clamshell mold, meaning it has a hinge. So this one isn't a sealed clamshell, it's it all pops together. Anyway, it won't show up on camera, but in these depressions you can see all the machining marks. They didn't polish it out at all. So that's kind of cool. You know, there's no need to in a mold like this. So it's kind of cool that you can see all the machining marks on all these radiuses and contours. It's just something to look at next time you have a clamshell package, which you will have probably tomorrow in something. Check it out. Look for machining marks. Look for where there's a deep draw. See if you can see the little tits there that allowed the vacuum to go down. Check it out. Think about how it was made. So, food for thought. Finally, guys, the last thing I got here is this Klein Tradesman Pro backpack. So it's a tool bag backpack. I got the camo one because it also comes in black and orange, but I know a couple of friends who already have that one, so I got the camo. Be different. So this is a tool carry backpack. I'm not going to go into much detail on this because I'm actually going to show you guys another video where I show my current tool bag and then how I'm going to fit this into it. So it's a tool organizing backpack, lots of compartments. It's real sturdy. It's got a really nice thick bottom. Some of these compartments are Velcro closures. You can see how the zipper opens, sort of comes down and comes here so that the whole front can bend forward. Bend open. Nice thick rubber bottom. It's just that. You know, that's got to be waterproof. You can set that down and beat it up. So, pretty cool. I was pretty excited about this. Was hefty. I mean, this was $100, which seems pretty crazy to spend on a backpack. But when you think of it more as a tool bag or a toolbox, it's not so bad. So, it's, you know, it's real nice. I like it a lot, and I'll go into more detail in another video when I show you guys my current tool bag and what we're going to do about this one. So I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you soon.